Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the Rocketcraft server. Hope you're all having a great day. So I am currently in the middle of nowhere, up a very, very tall height, in the process of building something. But I'll get back to what that is in just a few moments because we've got a few announcements, as you remember from the last episode. I am now the mayor of the modern district. So I'm in charge of making the decisions for what's going on in the modern district. So that's going to be keeping me quite busy. To be honest, there's a lot to do over there. There is a heck of a lot of work to do over there. So that's going to be eating up a fair amount of my time now. And also, Miss Sonic is now the treasurer. So God help us with the diamonds. And I'll get back to that as well later on in the episode as well. Yeah, and we've actually got another thing to announce. We've installed a brand new resource pack from the very, very talented Mr. Foxy No Tail, who was responsible for the mob heads, which is something that Bedrock couldn't do before. That was just a Java only thing. But we've actually got mob heads now, and also we've just added that he's just finished doing mini blocks. So the mini blocks work slightly different to the mob heads in that you have to trade with the wandering trader for them. So if you find a wandering trader, you go up to him and he's going to have like 5 different mini blocks for sale, and then it's up to you to try and find those actual full size blocks and bring some emeralds, and he'll actually trade with you those mini blocks. So yeah, the possibilities of what we can actually do with those mini blocks now for decoration purposes is just insane. Like the amount of things we can do with them is just going to blow your minds. So I'm very much looking forward to doing a lot of trading with the Wandering Trader. But of course, you've got to find the Wandering Trader, or he's got to find you, and that's easier said than done sometimes. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got going on here. Something that I will explain in a little bit more detail later on in the episode, but hopefully it's going to help in our quest to get all the mini blocks, because we've got something special in mind that we'd like to do over in the modern district that will be probably coming up in a future episode linked to the mini blocks. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to track down lots of wandering traders and trade lots of mini blocks with him. And of course, the irony of that, of course, is not wasted on me, because up until now, let's face it, the Wandering Trader has been just a joke. His trades are absolutely worthless for the most part. There's literally no point to him. He doesn't sell anything worth having. So this actually gives him a purpose, you know? Like before, he had no purpose in this place in Minecraft. You know, he was just absolutely useless. So it's nice that we've actually got a use for the Wandering Trader now. And yeah, how the tables have turned. You know, you've gone from the Wandering Trader shows up and he's just an inconvenience and you just want to kill him and his llamas, to now actually actively going out and looking for him, and you know, looking to see how to spawn him and how we can, you know, manipulate the way that he turns up and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of turned everything on its head, really. So I am out of building blocks. I need a lot more stone. I've got a few in there, but nowhere near enough to finish this project off, and we need a few other bits and pieces as well, including one very special piece of the puzzle to complete this this mystery farm. So I'm going to head back over to my base, and I'm going to go see if I can pick up a few of these bits that I need. Okay, so in true Rocketcraft fashion, I have managed to mess things up a little bit. I haven't got my armor. I haven't got barely anything. I just managed to run in there and grab a few bits. There is now a very, very tooled up baby zombie down here in this area where I was gathering some bits that killed me while I was AFK. I wasn't paying attention. Oh God, here it comes. It's got all my netherite armor. It's got my netherite sword. This thing will wreck me if it gets hold of me. So I've got to try and hold him at arm's length. Come on. get back. This is a power 5 bow. Come on, how much can you take of the power 5 bow? Jeez. What? Man, this is actually quite scary. This guy is like not dying. How good is the netherite armor on these things? Why won't you die? Please die. I want my stuff back. Please. Oh my god. Seriously? Seriously, Minecraft, how much? Oh, thank you, Sonic, for coming to save me. Don't worry, I've got it all under control, I think. I think I've got it under control. Oh, please, come on, just die. Oh, come on. Just, seriously, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I've got this, She nods approvingly. Oh, dear. Well, at least she came over to try and help, so, you know, the intention was there. But anyway, so I've got the bits and pieces that I needed. A load of buckets of water, because we now need to flood this entire thing that we've built here, all the way from the top to the bottom. I'll do the top bit last. So I've already started flooding this. So you see, like, just literally just plonking water sources down in two spaces, and then just sort of going all the way down. It's a very, very long run. I mean, like, insanely long. So yeah, this is my life for the next 10 minutes. Just going back and forth, getting buckets of water, and then doing a few sections at a time. Now you're probably wondering why on earth is this so long? What possible reason could you have for making this thing so long? And like I say, it will all be explained by the end of the episode. You'll know exactly what's going on here, but it does rely on distance. I need distance here. So we are ready. We've built up a little building up the top here, at the top of the water stream. So we're ready now for the very special key component of this farm. As you can see, yeah, it's insanely long. This farm, it goes off way into the distance. So I need to. Where is it? Oh, it must be in the shulker. Hang on. I need this. Yep, that's right. I need a bell. And yeah, you're probably even more confused now. Like, what could you possibly want a bell for this farm? But the bell is the most important bit. Ding, ding, ding. And right, so now that's in place, we need to build up some big platform up here, but we also need some trapdoors. That's what we need. We need some trapdoors around here to make our prey think that they can walk across this bit to the bell here, when in actual fact it's actually a trap. So I'm just gonna place trapdoors all the way around here, so they think they're solid blocks and they walk off of the edge because they're silly. And yeah, that looks good. Now we've just got to build up a massive platform up here, and I mean, like, it's got to be absolutely redonkulous in size. It's something like 60 by 60. Yeah, or possibly even bigger. I'm not sure yet. So we'll just make it as big as we possibly can, because the spawn radius is absolutely insane. So that's that part of the farm done, and now we're going to quickly break out these, and hopefully I've done all the water streams correctly, so there's nowhere that it can possibly snag or like stop or anything. Like, once it's in here, it's got only one way to go. And yeah, the water streams, they look like they're all flowing in the right direction. So imagine I'm the thing that I'm trying to farm, and yeah, this is what's going to happen to me. I'm just going to end up just floating downstream. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, look at me. Yeah. So let's just get rid of this shulker, and I think, well, apart from building up the enormous platform, but the water stream side of things is done. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It looks like it's all flowing nicely. Yeah, let's just double check this. Yeah, there's just no way that it's going to get stuck in here. So it's got only one way to go from here. So let's just get out of here quickly. I don't know how I managed to take off from water there. I must have taken off just at the edge of where the water ended somehow. So back down to the bell, and yeah, we're gonna head back as soon as we've built up a huge platform here, and I'll cut back to you when that's done. Right, so that is all done, and I've just taken a little trip back to my base, and lo and behold, look who showed up outside. Yeah, it's this guy. So, what have you got for sale, my friend? Smithing tables, yeah. I have already checked what he had, and I've gone on like a mad dash to gather all the bits and pieces that I needed. I also like to buy the sand off of these guys because it's useful. But yeah, once they've done their business with me, I kill them. I kill them because they've served their purpose, and then that way, if they're out of the sort of wandering trader cap, then someone else will get the spawn. And look what this guy's got. He's got gilded blackstone.
I'll take your entire stock!
Yeah, that's right. If I see gilded blackstone, I'm going to buy it. No matter how much of that stuff I get, I can't get enough of that block. It's so beautiful. I mean, the lapis and the redstone blocks are quite pretty as well. And then, what is it? Crimson stems and dispensers, I guess? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, we'll take the lot. We'll take the lot. But definitely that gilded blackstone. So I'm going to... Yeah, I've got the stuff that he wants now. I tracked him back down. So let's just buy all of these. Of course, you need emeralds as well. But he'll sell you, for each one large block, you get 8 mini blocks. Basically, he's taking a block and splitting it into 8, which makes sense, really, doesn't it? And yeah, and then once we've done our business, then it's time to murder him and his llamas. Sorry, but I do feel a little bit evil. Anyway, so I thought I'd take a little break from that and take a little trip out to the Nether, and I have discovered a bastion, and I came out here with the sole intention of trying to find some pigstep, and guess what? I found a pigstep. These have been so difficult to find for me. I don't know why they're so rare. They're not supposed to be this rare, I'm sure, but they are just insanely rare. I've raided dozens of bastions and not found any, so to find one as close to spawn as this is as well, like if you look, it's only like 1100 blocks out. I just started boring through the netherrack and just found the bastion that's just encased in the netherrack completely. So this was such a lucky find. I'm so happy that I found this. So and someone else, this is going to make someone else's day, absolutely, because Miss Sonic, bless her, she's got a brand new office over in the bank, and she would really like a pigstep to go in her new office so that she can listen to pigstep wherever she's at work there, as well. She's got her own one at her base, but she wanted one for her work. So as you can see, I've got 2 pigsteps from that little trip there. I've got a few other bits and pieces, like loads of gold blocks, some bone blocks, some gilded blackstone, and crying obsidian, and bits and pieces, even some ancient debris, and 5 of the piglin brute heads, which is new as well. But the 2 pigsteps, I couldn't believe my luck. I got 2 pigsteps from 3 bastions. That's insane. Like, I can't believe my luck. And yeah, like I say, I'm going to give one of them as a present to Miss Sonic. To say welcome to the Treasury. Thank you for taking that job off of my hands. That's now your responsibility to collect all the taxes. Thank you. So yeah, and look, I was messing about over here, and yet another wandering trader. It's just when it's quiet on the server, this is the time. This is the time when he shows up, because he spawns. The game looks and sees what players are on, and it will just randomly pick one of those players to potentially spawn a wandering trader near. So when you're one of the only people on the game, that's I need some emeralds. I've got the blocks, I just need the emeralds. Yeah, so if there's only a few people online, then you've got a really good chance of actually getting the wandering trader show up. So I'm just going to buy the bone blocks, I'm going to buy the lodestones, I'm going to buy the target blocks, I'm going to buy, what's that, white concrete and droppers or dispensers again. I'm going to actually buy the coral as well because I haven't got the yellow coral yet, and rather than going out and looking for it, I'll just buy it. I've got Podzol already, so yeah. And of course, you know what time it is now, don't you? It's time for the poor old wandering trader, bless him, and his llamas. Yeah, they're getting murdered. So, I've got a nice little collection going so far. I've got 3 shulkers nearly that are all full of various mini blocks. And these are just the latest additions, so let's just pop all them in there as well. Let's take a look at some of them, shall we? What ones look nice? The lodestone, I bet that looks lovely in miniature version. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, and they're so perfectly sort of they just look exactly the same as the large version, just scaled down. On Java, they've made them like sort of 8 pixels, which look really small and janky, but on Bedrock, look at that, it's a perfect replica of the full-size block, but just miniaturized. Oh, yeah, it just looks so beautiful. Look at this gilded blackstone. It's just So we're back over at the mystery farm. So it is time to reveal what exactly this farm is all about. I don't know if any of you have managed to guess by now throughout this episode what exactly we're farming here. Yes, it is the Wandering Trader. We're going to try and farm the Wandering Trader over here. So I've picked this remote part of the world where no one ever goes, and we've built this enormous platform up here for him to spawn on with his llamas, and then he's hopefully going to wander over to this bell or to me and to try and trade with me, and then he's going to fall down thinking he can walk across those trapdoors and get washed down that enormously huge water stream into unloaded chunks. I'll just let you know a few facts about how it spawns. So at dawn, it will potentially just look to, for a random player in the world and then attempt to spawn a wandering trader there. And if it's successful, then it will, and if it's not, then it will just try again later on with sort of increasing chances of probability of spawning the longer the time goes on. And then it will attempt to sort of spawn it around either a village meeting point, which is a bell, or a player's spawn point. So I'll be setting up a bed in there as well, just underneath in my little AFK spot where I've got a nether portal set up, so I can come and go as I please. And yeah, hopefully he's going to spawn in on that platform within 48 blocks of the player, or that village meeting point, and then he's going to try and get over there and then fall down the middle there with his llamas and get washed down into the unloaded chunks, and they'll all, that way they can keep spawning over and over and over, and then I can just fly down there and then trade with them once I know what exactly they want. So that's the plan anyway. Whether it works out that way, I am not sure, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to try this out. Hopefully it's going to work. I'm not 100%, but we'll find out. We'll give it a go. That's all you can do really in this game, isn't it? Try things out. At this point, it's kind of an unknown if this is actually going to be successful, this farm. Anyway, only a handful of people to this point have actually built a wandering trader farm, because, why would you? One of those is, of course, Izuma Void from Hermitcraft, which is where I got the inspiration for this actual farm from. So I'm hoping it's going to work, but like I say, it's kind of a bit unknown whether it's actually going to work and the mechanics work of it and stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see what exactly happens there. So I just want to take a moment to show you some of the other abilities that you can do with the mini blocks, because there's a lot of functionality that Foxy has packed into this pack. So let's use the target block that we got earlier from that wandering trader. So we can interact with it with different coloured dyes. So if we click it with a black dye, it will enlarge the mini block, and then we can click it with a grey dye to turn it back to normal sized, and then we can click it with the white dye to turn it into a micro-sized block, which is very cute. I mean, look at it, it's lovely. So click it with the grey again to turn it back to mini, and we'll try the same thing with the gilded blackstone that we picked up earlier. So you click on it with the grey when it's normal size, it won't do anything. But yeah, the black changes it straight from mini all the way up to normal size as well. So you can go from one extreme to the other. And yeah, so you can have a lot of fun with this, changing the sizes of them. So you can have them on display, like little cute size ones like that. And you can actually put them into glass blocks as well, but I haven't got any of those yet. So let's grab the other colours. So red will align it perfectly on all of the sort of main directions, north, east, south, west. So it will sit perfectly on the block that it's sat on. So it just basically lines it up, so it's not all on the wonk. And then you can use the green die to change the rotation on the X, and the blue on the Y, and then the yellow will change to the Z. So you can rotate them to get them in any facing and position that you could possibly want, which is that's just so good. red back to normal again, and then if we click it with the green, that will straighten it back up again. So yeah, you could just, honestly, you could be playing around with this for hours and hours. Just, I mean, look at it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So as I mentioned, you can actually set the mini size blocks into glass blocks, but I don't have any of those currently. So I will try and show you that when I do get some in an episode at some point. So yeah, there's a seriously impressive amount of functionality that you can do with these blocks now, in the way that you can position them in exactly the right place that you want and rotate them. So we'll just grab some of the other coloured dyes and show you that. So we need the purple, the pink, brown, the orange, the lime green and the cyan. First of all, the purple will lower it on the Y, like so it will sink into the block or into the floor. The pink will raise it up, so you can jack it up as high as you want, so just keep clicking it. It won't use the dyes, it will just, you just apply the dye to it, and then so you can leave it floating if you want, and then the brown and the orange move it backwards and forwards on the x-axis, like so you can position it exactly how you want, and then the lime green and the cyan will shift it along on the z-axis, like so just click it along. I mean, I like the target block because it's a good sort of block to demonstrate these sorts of things with. It's quite an obvious target thing, isn't it? So yeah, I am blown away by this pack. It's just incredible. Hats off to Foxy No-Tail for this. It's absolutely bonkers what he's been able to achieve. So thank you very much. Right, so with that bit out of the way, I have AFK'd the Wandering Trader Farm thing overnight with my camera account character. I've logged him off now, he's not here now, but he's been there all night, and I'm hoping that with any luck we've had some wandering traders wandering around up there, and then they've hopefully gone down into the hole and been washed down into unloaded chunks where they're going to be waiting for me. So I'm just going to fly up the top section quickly first, just see if there's anything up there, if like any of them had spawned and are still wandering around, because that's what they do. But no, it doesn't look like there's any up here at the moment. So we'll go down and check the other thing. I mean, like I say, this is kind of like unknown territory. Not many people have pioneered wandering trader farming yet, because there's not really been a reason to do that. But I'm hoping that we've got some bites down here. You never know. Anything down the bottom here? No, this doesn't look good. Oh dear. I mean, that could just be, just bad luck on my part, possibly. I mean, they can't climb scaffolding, can they? I'll just check down here just in case. You never know with these wandering traders. They get everywhere, literally everywhere. If you're mining underground, they just turn up. They're there. But no, can't see any signs of them. So maybe we'll take this back to the drawing board. I'm not sure yet. We'll try and work out if this does actually work, this farm, or whether the wiki doesn't know what it's talking about at all, and whether it's talking rubbish to me. So we'll finesse this, and we'll have a little play with it. But yeah, that's gonna be about all the time that we've got for you for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun as always. I do enjoy making weird new farms and weird new mechanics, and this new whole mini blocks and wandering trader thing is just all brand new and amazing. So yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe, guys, if you did enjoy it. It will really help the channel out, and obviously you'll find out when there's a new episode out. And also don't forget to check out the Twitch stream on a Thursday night over at DJ Harry Bow. And I will see you in another episode of Rocketcraft very soon. Bye for now.